CBS 4's Sydney Hernandez joins us live in a mission with how the Mexican fruit fly may be attacking the RGV's fruit crop.
Nicole, the Mexican fruit fly is known as the fruit killer in Mexico, but recently the dangerous pest has crossed over and has been seen attacking Rio Grande Valley fruit.
Even daily crossers are noticing a difference. CBS 4 Sydney Hernandez joins us live at the Hidalgo Reynosa International Bridge with more on how the caravan is affecting people here. Sydney.
Well, Chris, we're here live right next to the Hidalgo Reynosa International Bridge, and you can see with our CBS 4 eye in the sky, there are dozens of people that are waiting to cross the border. Now, those long lines might be because several Rio Grande Valley customs officers have been sent to the Del Rio area to help with the migrant caravan that is approaching. So what we know right now is that delays can be expected during the peak times. So that's early in the morning and later on in the evenings. I spent the day out here talking to people who cross the bridge daily. They say during the middle of the day it is not that bad and that CBP officers are handling the lack of people out at the bridge very well. One mission man I spoke to says he goes to school in Mexico and travels every day, and the only problems are during the peak times. This is the observation deck here in Roma. You can see right across the Rio Grande is the Mexican border town of Miguel Alemán. This is the exact spot where Roma officers were standing when two lasers were pointed straight into their eyes. This surveillance photo exclusive to CBS 4 shows Lois Reese walking into Daddy's restaurant where she was spotted by an employee who recognized the wanted woman from the news. And this surveillance photo shows that employee calling 911 just moments after. Nicole, the bombshell from today's testimony really came from Hector Saucedo, an informant who's working with Immigration Customs Enforcement, better known as ICE, to catch Giovanni Hernandez in the act of drug trafficking. During the testimony, it was revealed that Hernandez was planning to use the money from the drugs to run and fund his campaign for Hidalgo County Sheriff.
CBS 4 Sydney Hernandez has been following this case and joins us now live outside of Edinburgh Police Headquarters after speaking to police. Sydney, what can you tell us?
Well, Edinburgh police have just identified the Border Patrol agent involved in this incident as Ricardo Cepeda Jr. of Edinburgh. Police say Cepeda shot his girlfriend Brenda Hernandez multiple times at their home on Zoe Street in Edinburgh around 3 a.m. Sunday morning. The number of illegal crossings continue to go up for Border Patrol. In the last 24 hours, agents here in the valley apprehended 1,300 undocumented immigrants here alone. They say the heaviest traffic flow is coming from the McAllen station.
CBS 4 Sydney Hernandez joins us live in Edinburgh with the latest on this case. Sydney.
Well, murder suspect 39-year-old Isidro Mancia Jr. was arrested by Edinburgh police. They say he was hiding in Mexico but returned to the United States to surrender to Edinburgh police. So what we know right now is this is the home where 27-year-old Samantha Marie Cantu was murdered, allegedly by her boyfriend Mancia at around 11 o'clock last night here on Ephraim Street.
CBS 4 Sydney Hernandez has been following the trial since the beginning and joins us now live outside the federal courtroom. Sydney, what happened during day 3?
Well, Chris, shocking testimony is correct. There were 5 different witnesses that took the stand in the trial of Giovanni Hernandez as we are now on day 3. But definitely the star witness was Arturo Cuellar, who is a known Vayuco gang member and has strong ties to the Cartel del Golfo.
CBS 4 Sydney Hernandez joins us again live from San Benito with more. Sydney.
Dan, Michelle, good morning. We're live here inside of the ESPECIAL bakery in downtown San Benito. The bakery is opening back up its doors after a fire caused them to shut down last December. Now, this historical bakery has been open for over 75 years and has been in the Ornelas family for generations. Now the owner is talking to us, and he's going to be speaking later on in our newscasts just about what this means to have the community of San Benito behind them throughout this tragedy. But they're not letting anything stop them. They're back open, so come on down to La Especial Bakery, grab some empanadas. I mean, they're amazing, let me tell you. Oh my God.
I wish you could feel what I feel. It's amazing. It smells so good in here. Let's take a look at some of these pastries. You have some.
If you're still looking for a Christmas gift this holiday season, look no further, as the McAllen firefighters have showcased 12 of their own for a 2019 calendar. With accidents on the rise in the city of Alamo, officers are stepping it up and putting more cops on the streets. I'm Sydney Hernandez. That story coming up. On Tuesday, Border Patrol agents assigned to the Rio Grande Valley sector arrested 1,300 immigrants. That's the largest number of apprehensions for the sector since 2014. This is the home that Naida Alvarez stands to lose if a border wall is built through her property here in Starr County. She's lived on this land for over 40 years and even painted "No Border Wall" on her roof to make sure anyone that's flying by knows where she stands. The USDA does not allow any outside fruit or plants into the United States without inspection in an attempt to stop the Mexican fruit fly. Live in Mission with complete Valley coverage, Sydney Hernandez, CBS 4, Valley at 6. It's very easy for undocumented immigrants to hide behind the brush here in the Rio Grande Valley. As you can see, there's not one Border Patrol agent in sight or National Guard troop along this part of the river in Roma. Renol Gonzalez says he doesn't agree with the undocumented immigrants constantly crossing. And even with the National Guard in his city, he doesn't think much will change. More troops are expected to come here to the U.S.-Mexico border. In Starr County with complete Valley coverage, Sydney Hernandez, CBS 4 Valley at 6. Every day, Border Patrol agents encounter illegal activity, but not every day do they encounter cloned vehicles.